Okay, hours before this interview, a reporter from the Washington Post openly suggested that the Biden White House censor so-called misinformation from the interview between Elon Musk and former President Donald Trump. It was interesting because right at the start of that interview, they had a DDoS attack. That's weird.
It's not weird. They tried to prevent this from actually happening. We should not allow people to talk about anything that doesn't go along with what we say and what we believe. And anybody who has a dissenting point of view or a question or a statement is clearly propagating misinformation, and we must stop it.
Right.
What's that sound like to you?
That sounds like communism
Yeah.
to me.
The NPCs who are behind them who can't tie their own shoes being like, censor them. Okay, well then what are you going to do when they start coming after you? Because that's who they come after next. You're the useful idiot because you can't think critically. And in history, they take people like you right after they get in power and they them because you are useless, you don't produce anything, and in communism, that's the whole idea. Everybody's supposed to produce, but it doesn't work that way. And these people are putting themselves in danger by rooting for this.
Yeah.
What is up, guys? It's Andy Frisella, and this is the show for the realists. Say goodbye to the lies, the fakeness, and delusions of modern society, and welcome to motherfucking reality. Guys, today we have Andy and DJ.
Cruise the motherfucking internet.
That's what we're going to do. That's what Cruise the Internet, that's what CTI stands all about. I got a little off track. It's been a minute since we did CTI. I know we were supposed to have one for you yesterday, but we got one for you today instead. So this is Cruise the Internet. This is where we put topics on the screen. We speculate on what's going on, what the truth is, what lies are. Then we talk about how we, the people, have to solve the problems going on in the world. Other times throughout the week, we're going to have Q and AF. That's where you submit the question and we give you the answer. Now, you can submit your questions a couple different ways. The first way is,
guys, email these questions into askandy@andyfrisella.com.
or go on YouTube on the Q and AF episodes, drop your question in the comments. We'll choose some from there as well. Occasionally, we're going to have real talk like we had yesterday or Monday. That's just 5 to 20 minutes of me giving you some real talk. And then we have 75 hard verses. 75 hard verses where someone who has completed the 75 hard program comes on the show, talks about their experience, talks about how their life was before and how they use 75 hard to greatly improve the quality of their life. 75 hard, if you're unfamiliar, is the initial phase of the Live Hard program that you can get for free at episode 208 on the audio feed. This is the world's most popular ever mental transformation program, and it is free. It's at episode 208 on the audio feed. Now, there is a book available called The Book on Mental Toughness. It outlines the entire Live Hard program in specific detail, answers all of your questions, has 10 chapters on mental toughness, why it's important, how to build it, how to use it, and then case studies with some very famous people on how they use mental toughness to become the very famous people that you recognize today. Okay, you can get that book at andyfrisella.com. It's not required, but if you're somebody like me that likes to know all the details, the ins and outs, and have all your questions answered, it's a great resource. Now, you're going to notice on the show, we don't run ads on the show. I don't run ads on the show because I don't want to answer to someone telling me what I can and can't say. As you guys know, we talk about the things that we aren't supposed to talk about on the CTI episodes. We are constantly dealing with shadow bans, traffic throttles, having episodes removed. So I make a deal with you, okay? We don't run ads, and I ask that if you listen to the show, when you listen to the show, every time you listen to the show, if the show brings you value, you help us grow the show. We don't grow any other way. So if you think the message needs to be heard, if you think it's important, we need you to do your part. All right? So don't be a hoe.
Share the show.
All right, what's up?
What's going on, my
Nothing,
brother
man.
from another mother?
Yeah. You're finally darker than me.
Yeah, I passed you up, man.
You did.
Definitely passed. I'm
It only
burned.
took till August.
Yeah, a little late, hey,
Yeah.
as usual. But no, I'm actually burned, dude. Like I'm pretty badly burned on my back. I've been having to do aloe applications.
Burned from what?
The sun.
I know, but where?
Oh, I was in Mexico.
Yeah, on what?
Honeyversary.
Yeah.
Honeyversary.
Yeah. That was your honeymoon, wasn't it?
Honeymoon.
Yeah.
1 year anniversary. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
How was it?
it was cool, man.
Yeah.
It was great, dude. Look, it's so interesting, man, because I've been to Mexico a few times, But like, there's just a different work ethic down there,
Mm-hmm.
right? And like, it is so interesting to see. Like, you go to fast food places up here or restaurants up here, and it's like you get like services drop, and you go down there, and people are like, they're not making nearly like they're not making minimum wage here.
Mm-hmm.
But like the work ethic is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous, and it's
It's
really
a cultural
awesome.
standard, bro.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, look, dude. People here are spoiled. People here have had it good for their whole lives. Those people that you see in the restaurants that don't give a fuck, they usually come from places where they haven't had to give a fuck. Okay, people in Mexico understand hard times. They understand how valuable it is to have an income and to have a job, and they appreciate that. And honestly, I think they're some of the greatest people in the world.
Awesome.
And it bothers me sometimes when I talk about deporting people that people think I'm talking about Mexicans.
No, they can.
No, yeah, I'm talking about all the other people from the fucking third world shitholes that come here out of people's prisons. I'm not talking about our friends in Mexico. I mean, they're pretty much as American as everybody else at this point in time.
No,
So,
they're fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Plus, that's not who's coming here. Like we all know who's
Yeah.
coming here.
Anyway,
But,
I love Mexico, bro.
Dude, it was awesome, man. It was awesome. I did kind of get scammed, and then I had to be careful because I realized like I didn't have Gina with me. You know what I'm saying? So I can't pick too many fights. I mean, I can fight, but like cartels down there they're real.
They cut your head off.
They exist.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure I got I got scammed. I had to eat a little bit, but
What happened?
well, so I was as soon as we got there, landed, walking through the airport, this guy, they're in the airport. They like line the sides of the airport and shit. And he's like, where are you guys going? I'm thinking he's trying to be helpful and shit. We're like, Unico. He's like, oh, okay, I know. You guys are looking for this driver, and like he explained them like beautifully, right? He's like, I actually have you guys seen the excursions they offer? And I'm like, no, like tell me more, He's like, I got this great deal right now. I'll get you guys some excursions. I'm like, all right, what do you guys want to do? I'm like, ATV, I want to fucking swim with dolphins. I never swam with dolphins. I want to swim with dolphins, right? And I was fixated on dolphins, okay? And he's like, both these excursions, I can give you a great deal. It's your honeymoon, all that good stuff. It's like $200. I'm like, that's a damn good deal because usually those excursions are like $200 by themselves. Like half off, like, yeah, hell yeah, let's do it. He's like, $100 deposit. We'll pick you up. We got food included, drinks, all of that great stuff. I'm like, dude, this is awesome. You know what I'm saying? So give him $100. Okay. He gives me his little receipt thing. Gives me his number, WhatsApp exchange. They all use WhatsApp down there. So I'm like, all right, cool. Now this was Tuesday when we got there. And then I didn't hear anything from him Tuesday.
Ever.
Well, and so so then come Wednesday, I'm like, all right, because like we're supposed to be like leaving or like going to the first excursion on Wednesday, and so like I call him like super late, like Tuesday night or whatever. I'm like, hey, haven't heard from you, like what's up? He's like, oh yeah, Migo, you good? I'll send like meet in the lobby at like 8 a.m. I'm like, all right, cool. So no scamming. Little van comes, picks us up, takes us to another resort, and I'm like, why are we? Like, oh, you have to sit through this sales presentation for this fucking vacation package.
Oh, for timeshares?
For 3 hours.
Oh, yeah.
In order to get the fucking dolphins. Oh, dude, I was hot.
Yeah.
It was fucking hot.
Yeah.
But, and we didn't do dolphins.
Yeah.
But we did do the ATV because we sat there for 3 hours.
Yeah.
And then told them, obviously, no.
Wait, you stood there? You went to the thing?
I did. I mean, like it was.
Bro,
still
that's a rookie move, man.
It's still a good deal on the excursion, and I'm like,
did you buy one of their timeshares too?
No, I did not. No. We told them no. Like there was no purchase necessary. You still got the discount as long as you listen to the little sales pitch thing.
Who thinks he bought a timeshare?
No, I didn't buy no timeshare. No, I didn't buy. First of all, it was through like the Hyatt, bro. That shit was like they wanted like $70,000.
Yeah.
For that. Come on, not happening. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and it didn't even make fucking sense. I don't even like Hyatt hotels, bro. Not nice.
All right. Well, we got some lessons to teach you yet. We'll talk about that later.
Dude, Alex was pissed.
Bro.
Yeah, we was brag. I mean, dude, it was yeah. But you live and you learn, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's the American dream.
Yeah, sure is. All right.
Everything good with you?
Yeah, man.
All right, sweet, man.
Got a little break on the show. Last week I know people were getting a little antsy about it, but we'll be back on schedule here.
Yeah, I don't like. I mean, just for you guys to know, like when we move and like we don't really post that stuff. It's not like there's some security reasons behind. Like you won't know if you just won't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're back in action, and I thought it'd be cool. We've been on this little string of conspiracy theories.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for about 4 years. Still haven't missed.
Well, no, I mean the ones that these are like real conspiracy theories, all right?
You mean like how we didn't go to the moon?
Yeah, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? The 7-Eleven really get up there, stuff like that.
Of course it did.
But I saw this one late last night actually, and I'm like, damn, like this is pretty convincing shit. And so I would love to get your takes on this. Michael Jackson, you a fan?
I mean, dude, I thought Michael Jackson was the shit. See, dude, what you guys don't understand is like in the 80s, if you were a little kid, you all the little kids ran around with one glove on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that was like the
You
thing.
still have yours?
No, I dropped it in a urinal.
In a who?
Urinal?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and then I put it back on and I got in trouble. Yeah.
Andy, put it down. But it's my glove.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so there is a conspiracy theory that he's still alive. And there's been some, I guess, new evidence and shit coming out. And let's watch the clip and you tell me what you think because it's pretty convincing.
All right.
All right. So here's the clip. Let's check this out.
Have you ever seen this video of the coroner's van that supposedly had Michael Jackson's body in it that didn't know it was being filmed? This guy thought he was going to capture them wheeling him out, and instead, he captured this.
Okay. All right.
Now, I was very skeptical when I first saw this, so I had to do what I do, and I did my investigative work. 127602. Remember that number. So what I did is I went and I scoured the internet and I found actual news footage of a helicopter filming the body of Michael Jackson going into a coroner's van. And you'll never guess what I found. Let's take a look at that number. Do we remember? 127602. And just in case your memory is not good. Helicopter garage 127602. Now for me, this isn't enough to just automatically assume he's still alive, but when you keep digging, you'll see. This guy's name is Dave, and he's supposedly even a friend of Michael Jackson's. And have you ever heard him speak?
And there were all these Paul McCartney records all over this, The Girl Is Mine, and this and that. 13 solo albums, solo appearances on TV shows, and there were all these Paul McCartney records.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Dave?
Dave, yeah.
I mean, if you're going to pick a name after you would go from Michael Jackson to Dave, that does seem like a Michael Jackson move, though.
It does seem like a move, bro.
He's an eccentric dude. Look, go back to the Dave. Fuck, I don't know.
The van thing is weird.
I mean, dude, look, bro. I mean, look at all the AI that's being used right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, it's so hard to know. That's the problem, dude. We're never going to know what's true or what's not true ever again.
And it gets better and better every day.
Yeah.
Like the AI shit.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, man. I mean, the guy definitely looks kind of like he could be like an older Michael Jackson. For sure.
Shit, that was 20 years ago? When did Michael Jackson die? Right? Like 2003? 2000?
I think it was like 2009 or something.
2009? No, it was like 2013.
Somewhat, yeah, I don't know.
No, 2000. Yes. When was it? I'm just yelling numbers now. 2009. Shit. A long time ago.
I don't miss, bitch.
Don't you got a picture like that too somewhere?
I do. Yeah, just like me.
I knew you had. Madot was like, I think Madot was just covering for you because I know for a fact I've seen this.
I posed just like that.
Just like this.
Yeah. You don't have it?
I don't. I tried to ask Madot. He covered for you.
Oh, hold on. I sent it to you.
I'm gonna throw it in right now.
Yeah. That shit's awesome.
Hold on.
You gonna throw that in there?
Yep.
I did it better than fucking Michael. Little Andy Ritchie in there. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, who did this?
Hello?
Who did that? Damn. Everybody was posing like that back then, though.
Fuck yeah, bro. That's how we did it. That's my real hair.
Just let your soul glow. I like it.
I like it too, bro.
I like it.
Yeah, I'm about to grow that shit back out.
I can't. I can't. I wouldn't. Yeah.
I mean, look at that guy. Look at that.
I mean,
That's pretty swaggy.
That looks like AI to me.
Yeah. It looks like he's trying to steal my sauce is
I
what
think
it
that's
is.
what it was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fucking
Him and
MJ.
Dave.
Yeah, Dave. Fucking Dave.
Guys, tell us what you guys think. I mean, listen, the van shit's weird, but let us know down in the comments what you guys think. Is MJ still MJing? Guess that's yeah. All right. Well, it is CTI, of course, and of course we got some great things to connect and talk about. If you guys are interested in seeing any of these articles, pictures, links, videos, go to andyfrisella.com. We link all of that stuff there for you. And with that being said, headline number 1. Let's talk about it. Trump and Musk, little tag team duo there. Trump-Musk interview, 5 biggest takeaways from the 2024 presidential election to the U.S. border crisis. So this was a big deal. And there was some interesting things that happened with this. Fox News article, they covered some of the big takeaways from it. It was a 2-hour talk on one of the Twitter spaces, X spaces. It was about 2 hours, and they covered a multitude of different topics. One of the things that was confirmed during that interview is that Trump said he's going to go back to Butler, Pennsylvania, where the assassination attempt happened. Which I thought was, it's interesting. I don't know if that's I don't know what the point of that would be, but that's apparently one of the biggest takeaways that Fox News took. One of the other things that I love to hear, and he's doubled down on this many of times, is his talks on the deportation of illegals in this country. He doubled down on that. He says we're going to have the largest deportation in the history of this country. Trump told Musk at one point during the interview that, quote, "we are going to have the largest deportation in the history of this country," and, quote, "we have no choice," end quote. The remark came as the conversation was focusing on the challenges posed by illegal immigration at the U.S.-Mexico border. Quote, "we're already overwhelmed, Elon. We are overwhelmed," Trump said. And another key thing, policy-wise, that he brought up was he wants to get rid of the Department of Education at the federal level, put it back to the states, and let the states kind of oversee that process.
Yeah, I see the left freaking out about that today.
Freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, but the funny thing is that, since 1980 when it was put in, there's not a single statistical category that is measurable that shows that we went up since 1980. Every single category, our kids, us, we Americans, have done worse and worse and worse since that time.
In every area.
That's right. There's not a single category.
Not one.
There's not a single statistical argument that you can make that the Department of Education has been a success.
Well, I mean, here's a broader question for you. Name me one thing that our federal government does well. It's complete.
They take our money.
That's about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That is literally about it. They lie to us. They steal our money. They use it on bullshit. There's nothing that is efficient about our federal government.
That's by design, bro.
Yeah,
They're
100%.
not, listen, they don't, these people do not talk privately about doing things that benefit us at all. In private, they're always talking about, okay, if we did this, we can get this, we can get this much more money. Like, it's all scheming, dude. None of these people care about us at all.
No. Now, one of the interesting things that I saw pulled out of this, connecting some dots here, is that hours before this interview, there was a press briefing at the White House where a Washington Post reporter suggests that White House censor misinformation from Trump-Musk interview at the press briefing. So a reporter from the Washington Post openly suggested that the Biden White House censor so-called misinformation from the interview between Elon Musk and former President Donald Trump. During Monday's press briefing, the Washington Post, Cleve Woodson
Woody
Jr.
Woo.
He's a junior.
Woody woo.
But he invoked Musk's highly anticipated viral conversation with Trump that night, insisting misinformation is not a campaign issue, but an American issue as well. Let's check this clip out.
Elon Musk is slated to interview Donald Trump tonight on X.
That's definitely a
know.
woot.
Yeah. Woody woot.
Damn, man.
That's his noise he makes.
Woo woo! Train coming. Choo choo.
I'm going to stop the train tonight with my booty. Let's see if you could bust through this barrier.
Hope you don't miss this information.
Watch out for the black hole.
This dude, yeah. Okay, all right, sorry.
Elon Musk is slated.
That motherfucker's been drinking the tap water
tonight on X. I don't know if the president is going to tune in. Feel free to say if he is or not. But I think that misinformation on Twitter is not just a campaign issue. It's a America issue. What role does the White House or the president have in sort of stopping that, or stopping the spread of that, or sort of intervening in that? Some of that was about campaign misinformation, but it's a wider thing, right?
Yeah, no, and you've heard us talk about this many times from here, about the responsibilities that social media platforms have when it comes to misinformation, disinformation. Don't have anything to read out from here about specific ways that we're working on it, but we believe that they have the responsibility. These are private companies, so we're also mindful of that too. But look, it is. I think it is incredibly important to call that out as you're doing. I just don't have any specifics on what we have been doing internally as it relates to the interviews. Not something that I'm tracking, and I'm sure the president's not tracking it either.
Yes, we should not allow people to talk about anything that doesn't go along with what we say and what we believe. And anybody who has a dissenting point of view or a question or a statement is clearly propagating misinformation, and we must stop it.
Right.
What's that sound like to you?
Sounds like communism
Yeah.
to me.
These people are already showing their fucking cards, bro. And they've got the NPCs who are behind them who can't fucking tie their own shoes being like, yeah, censor them. Okay, well then what are you going to do when they start coming after you? Because that's who they come after next. Yeah. They come after the useful idiots. You're the useful idiot because you can't think critically. And because you don't like Trump and because you don't like Elon, you believe that they should be censored. And that makes you part of their little army. That's what they're counting on. But what these people fail to understand is that the minute that they get in power, complete control, which, dude, if Kamala gets in with this fucking Walls guy, listen, these people are fucking openly communist, all right? They're trying to redefine her policies now to look moderate because they understand that far left shit doesn't work right now. But promise you, once they get in, it's right back to that. And what these people fail to understand because they're so low IQ, they just are. People like to say, oh, these people on the right are low IQ, or these people, if they're not with all this stuff, like, look, dude, you're the dumb motherfucker. Look at your life. Okay, we'll talk about how low IQ you are. You're fucking broke. You depend on the government for everything. You don't contribute to anything. You want my shit and everybody else's shit that they all worked real hard for, and you think you're the fucking high IQ person? No, you're the problem here, okay? And these people fail to realize history because they're so fucking stupid and so lazy that not only can they not provide for themselves or even go out and attempt to provide for themselves, and they want to vote your shit into their pockets, these people can't understand history. Okay? And in history, they take people like you right after they get in power and they fucking kill them because you are useless, you don't contribute to anything, you don't produce anything. And in communism, that's the whole idea. Everybody's supposed to produce, but it doesn't work that way. And these people are putting themselves in danger by rooting for this. Yeah. Like that guy, Mr. Woody Woot, he has no fucking idea what he's fucking talking about.
No.
He has no idea. He just hates Trump and hates the right. And he doesn't understand, like, bro, these people that you're rooting for get in power, they're going to look at you and say, hey, Mr. Woody, what can you do besides getting drilled in the fucking ass? And he's going to say, well, I can report the real information. And they're going to say, not good enough. Nope. Boom, face the wall. That's what the fuck they do, bro.
And here's the interesting thing about this, because, they have spoken on this misinformation, disinformation. They've spoke, like, this has been a highlight for them, right? They always talk about this. I thought that her answer was a little bit weird, though, right? Because like it was almost like she was trying to avoid that conversation. Now, mind you, this was like Monday afternoon.
Yeah, of course they are.
And it was interesting because right at the start of that interview between Trump and Elon, they had a DDoS attack. I thought that's weird.
That's not weird. It's not weird. They fucking tried to prevent this from actually happening.
Dude. And so yeah, so
like imagine how fragile, and let me point this out too. If they were ahead like they say they are, and Kamala was as popular as they say she is, this fucking lady went from 27% approval to $300 million raised in a fucking week, and now they're spending all the money on ads, on paid actors. Hold on. They're running ads in the cities for paid actors. They're having these artists play at her fucking venues. Those are $1 million performance artists, okay? They're paying them. They're paying people to show up at shit. They're spending all this money on social media influencers, millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars to create this perception that she's so popular when everybody fucking 3 weeks ago was like, this lady is borderline fucking like.
Who is she?
Yeah. Like, you know.
Nobody even fucking knew her.
Huh?
Bro.
No, they hated her, dude. She's a hateable character, no different than Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
And dude, if they were ahead the way they pretend to be, then why would they be worried about this?
Right.
Why are they worried about what Trump says? If you're whooping his ass and there's no chance for Trump to win and everything's going great, why are you worried about this? Why are you worried about that?
Yeah.
If they're crazy and misinformation and everybody knows it, why are you worried about that?
Yeah.
Right? Because it's not misinformation. These people are the misinformation. And dude, everybody's seen it for the last 3 years. The problem is that we have a group of people who fucking hate Trump and Elon so much, they are willing to do anything. They're willing to tell any lie. They're willing to break any law. They are willing to compromise any semblance of our Constitution, thinking that they are the patriots. They think that anything they do is justified because we got to save our democracy. And when they say save our democracy, they're not talking about what you think democracy is. They're talking about their corrupt system that they are a part of that robs and pillages and impoverishes the American citizen. They are not talking about what you think a republic is, a democracy is. They're thinking you're going to fuck up our game. And they just call it a democracy. Okay? It has nothing to do with you. How's the democracy treating you? How's the democracy treating your family? How's the democracy treating your wallet? How was it better than it was 4 years ago? Right?
Dude.
Here's a quote. Mark Pincus says, it's Dems fighting to save democracy from two massive disruptors. And Elon's like, yeah.
Yeah. Now, I mean, they were able to get it underhand. And I think even despite this,
I didn't get to listen to it, so I'm just going off what you're saying.
Yeah. I mean, it was awesome. And, and despite the disruptions, despite, this DDoS attack that happened, they still were able to generate almost 1 billion views.
Yeah. Yeah. And there was one dude, one of these leftists, I forgot what his name was. He posted, he's like, Trump's such a liar. This is what they always say. Trump's such a liar. He lies about everything. He says there's 60 million people listening right now, and there's only 1 million. And it comes out like literally fucking 5 minutes later that there was 1 billion people listening to the fucking thing.
And 1 billion.
Yeah.
1 billion. Twitter actually posted it out. They said between 7:47 p.m. and 10:47 p.m. Eastern Time, President Donald Trump's space post received 73 million views. During the same period, there were 4 million posts about Elon Musk and President Trump's conversation on X, generating a total of 998 million views. That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, that's some horsepower.
Well, and dude, it's important to note this, right? Okay, now let's put Kamala on.
Oh, let's do it.
Let's put Kamala on with, whoever, Mark Cuban. Let's put them on, okay? Because Cuban sides with them.
Yeah.
Let's put them on, and we'll see how many views they get.
Yeah.
How about that?
Let's just do it.
Right. And because this is important data to consider, because what they're doing with this propaganda campaign is falsely promoting her to seem like she's within striking distance of Trump so that when the election gets stolen, it's somewhat believable and there's not a revolt. So
100%.
Yeah, that's what that's about.
100%. And
I think people know better already. They already know. They know what their play is.
I think that was the whole purpose of this interview, was to actually like show what real horsepower
Dude,
looks like,
1,000%. It's like what Trump did going into 2020 election. Nobody talks about this.
Where every day.
For 30 days in a row, bro, this is, Biden's in his basement or he's in a gymnasium with 12 fucking people in 6-foot circles, right? Which we now know was just made up shit. Trump did outdoor and indoor rallies for the 30 days leading up to the election, anywhere from 50 to 100,000 people a night.
Yeah.
He did that for this reason, to show the optics, right?
Yeah, and I mean, like, bro, 1 billion fucking views. You can't fake that, man. This was Trump's reaction post-interview with Elon Musk.
Yes, if we could just record that conversation and post it, it would have been excellent. And I hope we can have something like that today.
Well, I think we will. I'm pretty sure we will. And congratulations, because I see you broke every record in the book with so many millions of people, and it's an honor. We view that as an honor.
Yeah. So, I mean, he was happy with it. And what does the Harris campaign respond with? Of course, they tried to rip it. In a statement by Harris campaign spokesperson Joseph Costello, he said, quote, Trump's entire campaign is in service of people like Elon Musk and himself, self-obsessed rich guys who will sell out the middle class and who cannot run a live stream in the year 2024. Now, obviously, again, I'm sure that was before it came out that it was 1 billion people that tuned in to watch this. But other things that they touched on during this conversation was the economy, global warming, the failed assassination attempt, Trump's belief in God, the Harris's coup against President Joe Biden.
That's a bigger deal than being made right now. That's going to become a much bigger deal.
Yeah. Well, I mean, bro, like that's the thing. The whole respect, we have to save democracy.
No. I'm saying that's going to be a key issue moving forward in the next 100 days. The coup that they pulled against Biden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, because like that's what I'm saying. Like that's the thing. Like they say save democracy, yet nobody had a piece or part of that democratic process to even vote for this woman in. And that absolutely was a strong-armed move.
Yeah.
They talked about AI. They talked about the Ukraine war. They talked about coronavirus. But to your point, man, let's get Kamala on there. Let's see what happens. Elon invited her.
Well, they'll get a lot of views if Elon does it.
Yeah.
For sure. But it won't be that.
It still won't be. I don't think
it would be even a fraction of that.
I don't think it comes close.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, jump in on this conversation. Let us know down in the comments what you guys think. With that being said, let's go cruise some of these comments. Let's check some of these out. I love our people.
Yeah, I do too.
I love all of our people.
You know what I love the best about our people, bro? Number one, they all have an achiever's mindset. They could be just starting out. They could be digging themselves out of a hole. They could be facing adversity, but they're trying to be better and they're trying to set an example. And that's admirable, bro. The reason our country is a fucking shithole right now is because people stop trying. And I've seen over the last 4 years, our people specifically, whether it be 75 Hard or the podcast people or, Live Hard or First Form people, they've taken a direct attack on improving their own lives and understanding that this is what changes the world. And dude, it's incredible. It's just super inspiring to me. And then the other thing about these people is that when people talk shit on us, they fucking hammer them. Yeah. And I love it. I see it all over the internet.
Dude, it's awesome.
Yeah.
By the way, I actually met 2 of our listeners down when I was down in Mexico.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Nathan was one and Courtney was the other.
That's cool.
That I both met rocking the hats, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was awesome.
Bro, I think it's cool to see the hats everywhere, bro.
Dude, it's cool.
I see them everywhere. I see them everywhere. And, dude, it's like First Form, right? Like when you see someone wearing that logo or wearing the Bison logo, you already know like what kind of person that is.
We're both on the list.
That's right. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man, but our people are fucking
We're going to change the fucking world, bro. It's just going to take a little bit of time.
Yeah.
I promise you.
Our people are awesome. So let's check into some of these comments. This first comment comes from Kanizla Schneider. She says blocking you.
Blocking who?
You.
Me?
Yep.
What'd I do?
I don't know, but you did something.
Oh.
She's blocking you.
Okay.
To which Ramirez 361 says, nobody cares.
Nobody does care.
And then Warrior Pig said, truth hurts.
Yeah. I mean, they're taking them, they're going light
That's
on
being
her.
nice.
Yeah.
That's being nice.
I mean, our people are pretty savage.
Yeah, I mean, they can get hot.
Imagine being so sensitive, bro, that you hear someone's opinion that doesn't align with yours and you're like, block.
Yeah.
Like, imagine how stupid you have to be to not even listen. Like, how fucking intelligent can you be if you're not willing to at least listen to what the other people are saying?
Or you can't reasonably even articulate why you believe in something without calling somebody racist.
You know, I've been saying that for fucking years, and, you know, people steal it. But, you know, I've been saying this for years and years. You know, if you can't explain in detail why you believe what you believe, you don't have beliefs, you've been programmed. Mm-hmm. That's the reality. So, you know, these people can't argue their beliefs at all, so their response is to throw a tantrum or block. Like, look at how they respond in public whenever these people ask them questions. You know, usually they start screaming or literally acting like an infant child. Like, blah, 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 blah. You know, they put their fingers in their ears and start making, it's like, dude, you're fucking 35 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Like, bro, get off the ground, man.
Yeah, it's weird, dude.
What are you doing?
Yeah, well...
Yeah. So
cool. I hope people like you do block me.
Wait, so you mean you didn't see, like, you didn't get no notification when she blocked you? You didn't try to, like...
Well, actually, dude, I did. And it ruined my whole day.
Got it.
I went through massive depression. I made like a bunch of posts about it, and you know, it's just, I felt bullied. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt excluded. I felt bullied. I felt attacked. And you know, it's just, I can't believe that we live in this country. It's just,
I see you.
Yeah, I feel that's verbal abuse.
I'm offended for you.
Yes, that is verbal abuse.
Mm-hmm.
That's abuse. She's abusing me.
Blocking you. All right.
Yeah, that's abuse.
Our next comment comes from Matt Soul God. Matt Soul God. He said, I've been watching and listening since 2020. My favorite part about Andy is that he is rich as fuck. He doesn't need to be doing this. He could be on a yacht somewhere enjoying life, but no. He genuinely cares about America and wants it to prosper. Props to Andy and DJ for doing this amazing show, and props to the real ones who aren't hoes and share the show.
Yeah, that is fucking 100% accurate.
Fact checked.
Yeah. I am rich as fuck. Okay? And I don't need to be doing this. And I'm not saying that to be an asshole.
Yeah.
I'm saying it because it's a matter of fact. I worked my ass off for 25 fucking years to be here. Okay? And I earned everything I have, and nothing came easy for me. All right? If it would have came easy, I'd have had it in 5 years or fucking 2 weeks like these internet dumb fucks tell everybody. Okay? I've worked my fucking ass off. But I've also understood that the reason I was able to work my ass off and get where I'm at is because of the country that we live in and the fertile soil that my generation had available to them. And now, because I can see that being destroyed, I feel an obligation to speak up about these things, to stand for these things, because there's 20-year-old or 18-year-old Andys out there that are going to go create shit that changes the fucking world. And if our generation doesn't stand up and say, hey, f this and f these people, and we're going to make this country what it should be, those people will never have a chance. And dude, that matters to me, because what if I was born 20 years later, right? Like, it'd be a different game. And I'm not saying you can't still win, because you can. But what I'm saying is if we go too much further, you won't be able to. And that's what I'm fighting for. I'm fighting for the people that I feel obligated to fight for, who are 19, 20, 21, 22. And also, you know, they could be older in life, people who have decided that they want to become the best version of themselves and contribute and build and create, you know, the American dream. And that matters to me a lot. And I'm not ignorant enough to think that, you know, I could have done that in a whole bunch of other countries, because I don't think I could have. And so, yes, I love this comment. I appreciate it, because sometimes I think that people don't realize why I do this. If I was doing this for money, I'd make $10 million a year on advertising, and I'd be out speaking, getting paid $300,000 appearance to do speeches and shit. This ain't about money to me. This is about fixing this country so that the people who have ambition, who have drive, who have the aspirations to be great are able to do so. And I feel like everybody has an obligation to stand up for that, whether you choose to go down the path I've gone down or a similar path or any path. We have a duty as American citizens to stand up for what this country is supposed to be and contribute in a way that builds it into the best possible country. You know, it's one of the problems I have with Trump's slogan, Make America Great Again. I believe that the slogan should be Make America Greater Than It's Ever Been. All right? But I also think it's ridiculous that half the population thinks Make America Great Again means go back to fucking 1820.
Right.
You know, no one's saying that, you dumb motherfuckers. We're saying make America dominant again. Mm-hmm. We're saying make America a force to be reckoned with. We're saying make America dominant in all categories, and that includes the quality of life and the opportunity for the citizens, no matter if they're white, black, Asian, Latino, it doesn't fucking matter. If you're an American, you're a fucking American. And when he says make America great again, which I think he could have picked a better slogan, but when he says that, that's what the fuck he means. He doesn't mean take us back to 1820 and gather up all the black people and make them fucking, shut the fuck up. You guys are full of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I complain about that shit anyway.
Huh?
So all they would do is complain about that shit anyway.
Bro, these people don't want fucking freedom. They don't, because, dude, if they're free, then it exposes their lack of ambition and work ethic and drive, right? They want to be dependent on the government because then they don't have an excuse for not achieving things. You understand?
That's real,
These
bro.
people don't want to have control over their own lives because they're not willing to do the things to control their own lives. So because they're weak and because they're slothy and have no ambition, no drive, no want, no will to do anything, they think that nobody should be able to do that. And everybody that does do that owes them some sort of fucking, support.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, bro. Yeah. Where were you the last 25 years when I was working my fucking ass off 7 days a week, which I still do. Okay? I still do it. Where were you in all these times when I was fucking close to going out of business, sitting at home thinking about blowing my brains out because I didn't know if we were going to make it, right? Where were you during all those stressful times? Oh, you weren't anywhere. You were off dyeing your hair pink and purple and protesting some bullshit. You. You don't deserve any of what I've done. Ever. If I choose to help you, that's a different thing. And Americans are very generous, and that's a great thing. But the reality is the government isn't. And you root for the government to take my shit, and they don't intend to give you any of it because you're a idiot and you're useless.
It's real shit, man. Guys, we appreciate you for being real ass fans. Make sure you guys continue to like, continue to comment, continue to share, and make sure you guys hit that bell notification on the tube to stay up to date with the latest episodes. For real as fuck.
I'm going to go get a fucking degree of gender studies and queer theory, and I can't figure out why I can only be a barista.
Here's your chai tea latte, ma'am.
Yeah, that's the job you get with that degree, motherfucker.
That's what comes with it.
Yeah. Maybe you should have thought this through a little bit. That would require critical thinking.
Guys, Andy, headline number 2. Let's dive in on this switching that's happening right now with Kamala. Headline number 2 reads, exclusive, Trump crushes Kamala Harris with list of flip-flops from fracking, border, defunding the police, and more. So former President Donald Trump, the Republican nominee for president in 2024, said presumptive Democratic presidential nominee, Vice President Kamala. Shit, man, that's like a Kamala. Did Kamala Harris write that sentence?
Well, I mean,
shit.
She does enjoy a mouthful.
You said it.
I did. I meant it too.
It's true. But long story short, she's been getting called out, and I think it's actually something I'm very happy to see, because I don't feel like it has been exposed enough. This like flip flop of like, I said this, and then I never said that. Ban fracking on day one. Oh, no, we're going to frack. I love fracking. That's, that's essentially what she said. And Trump basically ended it with saying, I don't think that's going to fly. And that she can't even do a press conference.
No, you know why she's not doing a press conference, bro?
22 days.
It's not just that she can't, like people are saying, she can't
read off a television.
That's not it. That's true. That's not it though.
Yeah.
Here's what it is. We start a press conference. What's the first question I'm going to ask? Kamala, you're making all these promises about what you're going to do when you get into office. You're already in office, so why the fuck aren't you doing them? And she has no defense for that question, so she's afraid to be out in public because that one question she can't answer.
It'll end it.
It'll end it, right?
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, she can't. And it's interesting. The New York Post. Did you see? So Time Magazine. Did you see that cover they did?
Oh yeah, her moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's her moment.
You mean that was like the Hillary cover, Madam President?
Right. Yeah, Madam, sit your ass down.
Yeah,
that's what happened. But I do like this little clap back the New York Post put out. Chameleon.
Chameleon. You know that one?
No.
Yeah, it's a song.
From when?
From back in the day when we had good music, not the shit you fuckers listen to. Isn't that right, Joe? Joe, you were jamming to that shit, weren't you? Yeah.
Okay.
You never heard that?
I feel like I've heard it on like a TikTok thing or something.
All right, just keep going.
All right. But the truth is finally coming out, and I think people are starting to realize, like, yeah, like, no, she's still in office, like, she still has some power. Why isn't she doing any of this? But this flip flopping on the policies and things that she said she would do, and now she's not going to do them, or things that she said she wasn't going to do, and now she's saying she is. One of the weird things that did come out here recently is that even mainstream media is starting to pick that up and starting to admit that. This headline reads, Politico admits border czar Harris resisted taking ownership of immigration. So Vice President Kamala Harris refused to help fix President Joe Biden's border collapse in 2021, said the head of news at Politico, a pro-establishment media site in Washington, D.C. The useful admission was presented on August 10th by Alexander Burns underneath a headline saying, Smash the gangs, what Harris can learn from left-wing UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer.
Yeah, she can learn how to arrest your citizens for saying shit. You motherfuckers in England are dumb as fuck. I'm just being real, bro. Like my friends that I know, I like them. All right, but the rest of you are dumb. And how many comments have I gotten over the last fucking 15 years on the internet? You Americans and your guns. Do you get it yet, you stupid motherfuckers?
It's not funny. I'm not laughing. It's not funny.
You Americans are obsessed with guns. Yes.
Yeah, there's a reason.
Yeah, you're learning it firsthand.
And it's a tough lesson to learn.
Well, that's what you get for thinking you're morally superior.
Yeah, with your fucking beans and toast and shit.
Yeah, and your fucking terrible teeth. What? I like England, bro. I love London. I've been all over England. I fucking think it's a beautiful place, but the people there, they don't get it.
Yeah, they're weird.
Like they think they thought they were untouchable because they have 1,000 or I don't know 2,000 year empire, right? Like or whatever. Mm-hmm. Our country is young. We're only a couple hundred years old. We have a very good understanding of what firearms are useful for. You guys don't remember.
Like beating their asses in 1776.
Yeah, you think they would have learned that time.
America, USA, USA. No, but it is interesting. But now the truth is starting to really be exposed and picked up by all different sides. And I think that's very, very important. There's some weird stuff that's going to be happening, I think, in the next few weeks, man, with this. But the border czar, they're finally admitting that this clip has been circulating of when Joe Biden actually donned her the border czar. Let's check this clip out.
I've asked her, the VP today, because she's the most qualified person to do it, to lead our efforts with Mexico and the Northern Triangle and the countries that help. We're going to need help in stemming the movement of so many folks, stemming the migration to our southern border.
Yeah. And actually, did you know that officially it was called the Biden-Harris administration immigration
Come on,
policy?
dude. This is not even worth arguing about. Listen, these motherfuckers opened the border intentionally and then worked with the NGOs and using our tax dollars to... Dude, if you go down the path to Central America, There's all kinds of organizations that are helping these people migrate up here. Okay. And they come from this country. All right. Those people are getting donated to by who do you think? Okay. All the main fucking left-wing donors, the Soros people, the fucking, all of them. Okay. Then they get here, and what do? They villainize the Border Patrol. They tell the Border Patrol, oh, they're whipping migrants. You know, like they don't allow the Border Patrol to do their job. And now they're trying to act like they aren't completely responsible for this because they made a bill for border control 3.5 years into after 20 million motherfuckers came across the border that had like $100 billion extra dollars for Ukraine that all the Republicans voted down. And now they're saying Trump caused this. Right. Trump wanted to build a border wall when he was in office for $5 billion and it got denied because they said they couldn't afford it.
We could have built
these are
20
fucking,
of them.
Listen, these are facts.
But
the kids in cages, guess who did that? That was fucking Obama.
That was Obama, man.
And by the way, I don't even think it was a bad policy because what they were doing was trying to separate kids from people to verify that the people belong to those kids and vice versa. So like, even though I'm not with Obama's shit, it still wasn't a bad policy.
Yeah.
You know,
maybe not cages, you know, maybe like dog crates would probably been better.
I mean, yeah. I'm just saying, like, these people are fucking full of shit.
They're stupid.
Yeah. These are the same
stupid.
people that see an infomercial at nighttime for like, you know, hey, I got this cream. It'll help your vagina not smell so bad. And they order 4,000 cases of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, by the way, are those not the worst commercials ever?
The vagina cream one? I haven't seen that one personally.
Oh, dude, it's on TV.
Information, like,
yeah. Do you have a stinky snatch? Rub this cream on it and you won't have one anymore.
You called now.
It's for pits and feet and privates. And then they show like the feet and like, it's just, I'm sure these people are making billions of dollars, but it's gross.
They're winning.
Man, they are winning, but that's because motherfuckers got stinky asses.
Let's make our own infomercial.
I think we should make one every month.
Let's do one.
Yeah.
What we got to get some products in.
I don't know. I mean, look, from a business standpoint, they're geniuses. I'm just going to say, but it grosses me the fuck out.
You suffer from low credit scores.
It's supposed to be gross. That's the thing. It's supposed to be gross. Because you're supposed to be like, man, I bet that, like, you're supposed to look and be like, man, she looks like she smells bad.
Yeah.
Like, bro. I mean, I don't know. I mean, whatever, dude. Anyway. Avoid the stinky pee.
I'm being so racist in my head right now.
Why?
Because I got the perfect information.
What is it? Let it rip. Let's hear it. I'll help you.
Do you suffer from low credit scores? I can't do it. It's bad. I can't do it. Okay. I won't do it.
Do you suffer from low credit scores? Well, how about this? How about pay your shit off?
Order black off. The once daily topical cream.
What? You sound like Biden over there. What do you say? The once daily what?
Black off. The once daily topical solution.
That's that shit Sammy Sosa uses, bro. Speaking of Michael Jackson, he used that shit too. That's why he had to quit, bro. He couldn't dance anymore.
Order now, you get 2 free tubes. Oh man. All right, back to it.
Yeah, get serious here.
Off my
That would be fucking funny.
You're just rubbing mayonnaise on yourself.
That'd be funny. You show a dude like fucking dancing and shit all good, and he puts some mayonnaise on him, and he starts like, you know that hip hop video you know talking about? With that white lady?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this.
I got some for you.
Oh, you do?
Oh, I got some for you.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's work on our infomercials. We'll run them, dude.
Dude, I think it'd be fun.
No, we'll run them on Fox News.
I want to do like a little Afro wig.
Here's the deal. Whatever infomercial we make, we have to actually run it.
I like it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'll pay for it.
Oh, yeah. You got to spot me.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. All right.
What if we made one of those and ran it during the Super Bowl? And then made it an ad for Real AF. We'd be the number one podcast in the world, fucking 5 minutes, bro.
Great.
Yeah.
But here's one other thing too that she's been she's flip-flop on a lot of stuff. She hasn't been doing any type of pressers, any type of interviews, nothing. There's been zero policies that she's listed on her websites. And remember, zero primary votes, right? Going back to that coup thing. But here's a very weird thing that I saw happen. So a couple of weeks ago, when Trump, this was back in June, by the way, when Trump announced that, one of the policies he would try to implement would be this, he would vow to stop taxing tips, right? Like no tax on tips for service, like, for wait staff and stuff like that, right? And CBS News ran this article with the headline reading, "Former President Trump's vow to stop taxing tips would cost the federal government up to $250 billion over 10 years, according to a nonpartisan watchdog group." Okay. And then Kamala Harris comes out like 2 days ago saying that she would implement the exact same plan. Okay. And this is what CBS News had to say about hers. Vice President Kamala Harris is rolling out a new policy position, saying she'll fight to end taxes on tips for service and hospitality workers.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Listen, they don't show any of this shit to these people. Like, these people don't see Trump saying any of this shit. They keep him off the media. They keep him, like, dude, look what they just did with Elon. We're trying to get it removed. They do not want their listeners to hear or anything Donald Trump says. So they think they're counting on, oh, well, they didn't hear it from Trump. Mm-hmm. And then when Trump says, I said that first, they're going to say, oh, fuck, look at Trump trying to take my shit.
Take the black woman shine.
Fucking white supremacy. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, how's it going to cost? See, this is why you dumb motherfuckers, like you CBS stupid media fucks. How's it going to cost the government $250 billion? How?
Yeah.
That means there's $250 billion less that they would get. It doesn't actually cost them that because you would actually fire $250 billion worth of fucking processing labor to balance that out. And you would shrink the government, you dumb motherfuckers.
It'd be a great thing.
Yeah. Oh, we're not getting revenue over here? Well, then we fucking fire those people.
Makes sense to me.
Well, you could tell these people haven't run a company, dude. And here's the other thing. How the fuck do we vote for anybody ever that has not run a fucking company in their life to run the country? The country is one big giant company. It's the most complicated company on the planet. The people that running it should not be lawyers and social activists. They should be business people who understand business. Oh, it's going to cost the federal government yeah, if you keep employing these people who don't do shit.
Right. And but here's even the dumber thing on this is that, this whole tax on tips thing.
Hold on. For every $250 billion they cut off the government, that's $250 billion back in your fucking pockets, you dumb motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. Like, what the fuck? You shrink the government down to as small as possible that it can even just operate its regular business, and the rest of the money stays with you, but you're going to vote for a bigger government.
Got it. Yeah. But here's the interesting thing. I mean, we talk about these flip-flops, right? So now she's saying that she wants, no tax on tips. It's definitely coming from Trump. She's stealing it from him. Shocking. But if you go...
Bro, I would fucking destroy these people on the fucking microphone. I would fucking destroy them. I can't wait till 2028 when I'm on the debate stage. Because I will destroy these people.
Bro, but here's the thing. I don't know. I mean, it can't be dementia or short-term memory loss. But man, like, not too long ago, Kamala Harris was actually the person who casted the deciding vote to let the IRS tax workers. Like, that didn't happen that long ago. But that was her. She's the one that did here's the clip of her banging the gavel.
Kamala Harris cast a tie-breaking vote for the Inflation Reduction Act, which hired 87,000 IRS agents and then launched a tip reporting site. They also started taxing people on their PayPals over $600. So those 87,000 IRS agents, how much that cost for the next fucking 20 years?
Right.
Okay? You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, people don't understand
how shit works.
They don't understand how to balance. They don't understand a financial statement. They don't understand a balance sheet. They don't understand how to run a company. They have no fucking clue. But because this person is a certain skin tone or because she's a certain gender, they fucking vote for him. Like, bro, all you baby boomer fucking old people, like, you don't vote for what's going to benefit your kids or their grandchildren. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, dude, it's disgusting.
It's stupid.
And bro, by the way, I'm not saying I'm not some Donald Trump. I'm an intelligent person that understands we have two options right now. We have option A, which is go to communism eventually, or we have option B, have Trump run the shit like he knows how to run it, which we've already seen he knows how to run it, and deal with some fucking stupid bedside manner that he has and an ego that he has. The guy has earned his ego, okay? Nobody in the media gives him credit. Nobody says anything nice about him. So when he goes up on the microphone, he has to brag, and it comes across as bragging. That's what happens when everybody's against you, and they won't let you fucking even have fair reporting.
Right. Right. Prime example,
Yes.
Exhibit A and
Yes.
Exhibit B here.
You guys can say whatever you want about Trump, but dude, if he doesn't tell you, nobody tells you.
No. But to your point, Andy, about slipping down this.
And then later,
Yeah.
another 4 years from now, guess what we're going to have? The country's going to go a certain direction, and it's going to produce two more candidates. And then we're going to have a decision there. We get to go left or we get to go right. And we get to say, okay, how are we doing now? What's working for us? Should we go this way or should we go that way? And then we make another decision. We don't just decide based upon what they've tricked us into identifying with. I'm a Democrat. I'm a Republican. I'm black, so I vote Democrat. I'm white, so I vote Republican. Like, this is the dumbest shit, and we're all being played to think that we have to identify with one or the other. We don't. What we have to do as educated voters is make the best choice that we have right now. And just because someone says they want to vote for Donald Trump doesn't mean that there's some sort of Trump cultist. Like, there's a lot of people out here that understand, like, fuck, dude, I'm going down the highway. I could choose to pass this car and go a little faster, or I could choose to ride behind him for 300 miles. Though I have two choices. Mm-hmm. Like, this is all this is.
And they got a lot of bumper stickers on the back of that car, too.
Yeah. Oh, bro. I forgot to tell you a fucking story. I tell you later.
All right.
It's about one of those people, though, and it was while you were out of town.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Everything good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So, well, I'll tell you the story.
Yeah.
So I was driving the Chiron home, and it has I drive a Bugatti, all right, and fucking it has a license plate that says MFCEO on it. Okay, and that pisses people the fuck off, which I don't give a shit because I've been working 25 years to fucking have what the fuck I have, and I like it.
So you are a CEO.
Yeah. Well, I'm not anymore. I'm chairman now.
Oh, we got to change the plates.
Yeah, but anyway,
MFC.
it's part of the deal. So anyway, I passed this lady who's got 50,000, Obama and Kamala and all this bullshit, coexist shit. Yeah, you all motherfuckers want to coexist. But then she pulls up next to me and starts fucking screaming out her window, taking video of my car. So you know what I did? I videoed her back. Yeah, I videoed her back, bro. And she fucking hated it.
Oh, she did?
Oh, she got so pissed off. I just rolled the window down and pointed my phone at her, and she's like, "You're the problem." Oh, I'm the problem? I'm the one creating jobs in your community, you dumb bitch. Like, fuck, I'm sponsoring all the fucking sports teams. All these people around here, dude, we provide thousands of jobs nationwide. I'm the fucking problem? What do you do?
Right. Buy bumper stickers.
You.
Yeah, right. That's crazy.
It was great.
That's awesome.
Dude, I was laughing my ass off.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
The best thing you can do is laugh at those people.
Oh, yeah.
They get angry.
She's going to pop a testicle.
Oh, yeah, she did have some of that on there, too.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
But to your point, man, about this, like choosing these two paths, I'm glad you brought it up because it is a very, very important decision to make. And I think it's important that people are informed and well educated behind it. And don't forget what happened.
Yeah.
So if we go back a little bit, everybody knows Tim Walz is his name. He's been,
No balls, walls.
no balls, walls.
Yeah.
He's been chosen as the VP for the Democrats, allegedly. He's been selected. But, and he's from the great state of Minnesota, right? How was Minnesota? How did they do with the COVID stuff?
Well, I believe that they, were tyrannical fucking crazy people.
Well, I think that's exactly how they were.
And I also believe that during the George Floyd riots that he let them do it. He actually gave a command that said, I believe the quote was, give it up.
Yeah.
To his own fucking police force.
Right.
Meaning give up the city to the rioters.
Yeah, don't try.
Yeah.
Don't even attempt.
Mhm.
Which is interesting because, then when the COVID shit, was in full effect, he gave a different set of orders to those police officers. Let's go back and check out what was happening in 2020 when he put all of his major cities on curfews. Check this video out.
And if you pay attention, you'll hear the police say, get in the house. You'll hear several commands, and then you'll hear, light them up. And then that's when you get the fire. We'll play it again.
This is...
Get in your house now! Let's go! Light him up! Go inside now! Get in the house!
I've never seen this before.
You never seen this?
Get in, get in, get in, get in, get in, get in.
These fucking fucks went around city shooting people with paintballs to get in their house?
Yes.
And you want to elect this motherfucker vice president of the United States? Listen to those cops yell at people, bro. Who the do you fucking think you are, bro?
But then
I pay your salary, dude.
But then the protesters that are burning down,
they don't do shit.
Nothing happened. It's interesting. Last little thing,
bro. These cops, you guys who are cops, because I know a lot of you listen to the show, you better start standing up to this shit.
Oh, there's gonna come a time where they're gonna have to.
Yes,
they're gonna have to.
This is unbelievable. I never saw this before,
bro. It's wild. It's wild. And that was directly from the governor's office. That was a direct order, right? He enforced that curfew that was put in place. I mean,
that's unbelievable.
It's wild. It's wild. Last little thing I want to show you here, man, because again, we're talking about the election. Elections are coming up. It's so interesting because this article just came out yesterday. Check this headline. Pennsylvania announces election results may not be available on election night. Okay.
90 days ahead of time. Interesting.
The Pennsylvania Department of State has announced that the results of the state's upcoming election will not be known on election night. And they put out this little interesting tweet with a nice little...
That has to be some sort of illegal, dude.
There's something wrong with that.
No, because they're trying to know how much votes they need to win, and then they manufacture the votes.
Here's a tweet that they put out. This is from the official count for the PA Department of State. It says, Pennsylvanians won't always know the final results of all races on election night. Any changes in results that occur as counties continue to count ballots are not evidence that an election is rigged. See the full explanation here. What the fuck?
Dude, it's unbelievable.
They're going to cheat.
No shit they're going to cheat.
They're going to cheat.
No shit they're going to cheat.
They're going to cheat.
It's going to... Listen, dude. A lot of people that want Trump to win, they think they got it in the bag. You don't have it in the bag because they're going to cheat at a massive scale. And the only way that Trump can win an election is by every single fucking person going out and voting. Every single one. And if you're listening to this show and, you're planning on voting, you have an American duty to figure out who your friends are that may not vote or may not be inclined to vote and get them to fucking vote with you. The problem here is that everybody thinks, because it's so crazy, that it's just common sense that Trump's going to win. That's not true. That is not true. You guys do not understand. They are going to cheat way worse than they cheated in fucking 2020. And if you don't have your friends, the family, everybody out in force to vote, they will fucking win.
Mm-hmm.
All these rural areas, all you gun owners and hunters and shit that don't vote, and you think, oh, I'm out here in the country, they're not going to come for me. I don't care about communism because I'm just out here doing my thing. You are dumb, dude. They will come for you. They will come for you. You fucking farmers out there who are farming and you can't afford to farm anymore, they're already coming for you. All your little farm buddies and everybody up and down the road, and old Joe who's 70 years old up the road, you guys have to fucking vote. Dude, it's frustrating as fuck, dude.
Months out. Months out. Don't say we didn't tell you. That's all I got to say, man.
There's an organization out here doing it, voteforamerica.org. Voteforamerica.org. Go check those guys out. They're mobilizing people on the ground to make sure everybody votes. Okay? I can't fucking tell you this enough. If you do not vote, and you do not get your friends to vote, and you do not get your family to vote, there's a very real chance that we will become a true communist country like Venezuela, okay, like El Salvador was, like fucking, you know, what's going on in all of these countries in Europe, in England, right? Like, dude, we're in a very dangerous situation here, and this is not, you know, I mean, look, man, I've been urging about this for 4.5 years, and you guys have fucking continued. You know, at first, a lot of people were like, dude, you fucking lost your mind, blah, 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 blah. And now all of you have seen that I'm right about almost everything. I'm telling you, if you do not fucking vote, there's not going to be anything that anybody can do after that. I can tell you this, if fucking he doesn't win, I don't even know the point in doing this show anymore. I just go do something else because people don't care enough to stand up for their own shit. And I'll be real, dude, I'm tired of getting in here at my dime, at my expense, and saying this shit, and then people not doing anything about it. You know, for example, like when I say share the show, I'm asking you to share the show because I'm doing this as a service. I don't sell you anything. I'm not on here selling you shit. Everything I do is for fucking free. 75 hearts for free. I don't come on here and tell you to buy my shit every day. I appreciate the fuck out of it, you know, but I'm not on here marketing. I don't run ads half the show. I'm doing this because I fucking care, bro. And unless the people start showing that they care too, bro, there's not going to be people like me out there doing this. People are going to say, fuck it. There's a whole book about this. It's called Atlas Shrugged. Okay, when it gets too hard for the producers, which is me, to fucking produce, and all these other entrepreneurs, all you guys listening, you're the producers. When it gets those people end up saying, fuck it. And they stop producing and everybody starves. The economy crumbles. Everybody becomes dependent on the government. Communism ushers in and people die at mass scale. And that we're close to that, way closer than people think.
Yeah.
It's the bystander effect, bro. Everybody else thinks that everybody else is going to handle it.
Mm-hmm.
You have to take personal responsibility. You have to say, my vote matters, my action matters, my life matters, and I care about this country enough to fucking do the right thing, stand for the right thing, become the right thing, build the right thing, so that people understand what a true American looks like, sounds like, and creates over the course of their life. That is an American duty as a citizen. You do not just get to be whatever you want to be off the backs of dead people for the last 250 years because we're quote unquote free. No. That freedom comes with an obligation. That obligation is that you use the freedom that we have to become the best example that you can. That is the point. They paid a price, and your price is to fucking honor that sacrifice. And I don't understand where we got away from that or how this got off track. But like, dude, voting is one of those things. It's a fucking civic duty.
Yeah. Guys, jump in on this conversation. Let us know what you guys think down in the comments. With that being said, let's get to our third and final headline number 3. Got to bring it back home for a second. And this is one that touches pretty close. So let's check in on it. Headline reads, Ferguson policeman suffers severe brain injury during protest on anniversary of Michael Brown's death. All right. And it's so crazy because I actually got this call while I was out in Mexico. But let's dive into, because there is some very beautiful things that are happening here that I think are important to kind of show where the temperature of the people are at. But just a little backstory. So a policeman in Ferguson, Missouri was severely hurt Friday during a protest held on the 10-year anniversary of the night of Michael Brown was fatally shot by a police officer. Several protesters were arrested near the local police station, and Chief Troy Doyle explained during a press conference on Saturday the demonstrators shook a fence at the station, KSDK reported. Now, he gave this press conference, and I actually know Doyle as well, and I think it's amazing. I don't know if you got a chance to see this or not. Just showing you the different place that we are in right now. Let's check this clip out.
My team got out there and was assaulted by a number of the protesters that were out there on the scene. As a result, one of my police officers suffered a severe brain injury. He is at an area hospital right now, fighting for his life. And I'm gonna break away a little bit from what I was planning to talk about. This police department, this Ferguson Police Department, since 2014, has been a punching bag for this community. The police department back in 2014, we don't even have them officers here anymore. So what are you protesting? These officers not even here no more. Everything that the activist community has advocated for, as far as body-worn cameras, implicit bias training, crisis intervention training, all this stuff, we have done all of this. What are we protesting? What is it? We even changed the uniforms at this police department because people said that the old uniforms triggered people. What are we doing? 10 years later, I got an officer fighting for his life. It's enough, and I'm done with it. We're not doing it here in Ferguson. Our community is united behind us. Our community is fed up. We want to heal. Our community want to heal. We want people to peacefully protest, but we damn sure ain't gonna allow you to destroy this city, and we ain't gonna allow you to hurt none of these police officers.
Yeah, well, you know what? That's that's a great message, but that should have been the message on day one. Since Mike Brown is a fucking criminal, okay? He robbed a fucking store 5 minutes before he was shot. Then he fucking reached inside of a car and tried to pull an officer's gun. What do you think is going to happen to a person who does that, regardless of the color of their fucking skin? I know, even as a dude with white skin, that if I go for a cop's gun, I am at severe risk of being killed. Okay? So let's fucking call it what it is. It's total bullshit. These people want to protest because they want to fucking complain about something that they have no understanding of. Actually, I believe they do understand what I just said. Yeah. They don't care. They don't care. They just want to get out and yell and scream about fucking something. And now we have a fucking police officer who's a father, who's a good dude, who's great at the community, who's worked our events here at First Form for years, fighting for his life in the hospital. It's bullshit, dude.
It's stupid.
It's
stupid. And
it wasn't like there was a lot of protesters either, bro.
No.
There was like fucking 15 of them.
Bro, it was nobody.
Yeah.
You know, and
bunch of racist fucks who will go to bat for a fucking black criminal, pretend like he's some sort of fucking hero, when in reality, those are the same motherfuckers that destroy your mother neighborhood and make your neighborhood a shithole and make it dangerous for your fucking kids. But you'll march up and down the street screaming about bullshit because you want to seem like you're fighting for civil rights. You ain't. You're full of shit.
No, that's the thing, man. Like,
and then they call it fucking white supremacy.
Right.
Really? White supremacy is all the black on black shit happening in these neighborhoods? That's white supremacy? Get the fuck out of here. I'm fucking done hearing it, dude.
It's stupid, man. It's stupid. It's stupid. And, you know, but I will say this, because I've been checking the comments, looking at the posts, the typical place to post them. And it's been overwhelming support for him.
Good.
You know, it's been overwhelming. And you know, people are saying, like, yeah, I mean, it's 10 years later. Like, what the f are we even, like, what the f are we protesting for?
Why are you protesting a fucking thug criminal?
Right. 10 years later.
I was saying that in 2014. Bro, it's false outrage, fake victimhood.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's all it is, man. That's all it is. Now, here is.
Now, what about the cop? What was his name? Hardy? The guy who shot Mike Brown.
Darren Wilson.
Wilson. Fucking Wilson has his life ruined. He got doxxed by a fucking a local. It was, I don't know what channel it was. One of the local news stations put his fucking home address and a picture of his house on fucking television. This guy's had his life ruined. Let me ask you something. If you're a police officer and some 6'4", 320-pound dude, doesn't matter if he's black, doesn't matter if he's white, reaches into your police car and starts fighting with you, are you going to shoot him or not?
Yeah.
I'm shooting him in the fucking face 100 times out of 100. And I'm not feeling bad about it. And neither would you.
No.
So let's fucking stop the bullshit.
Call it what it is, man. But here I would say this. Here is the silver lining of what we're starting to see change throughout the country. And I don't know if it's, like there's here's the thing. The end goal is being accomplished. It's who's doing it. I think I might have an issue with, and I'd love to get your take on it. But this headline comes out: progressives face an existential threat from AIPAC, and there's nothing to stop it. And I thought this was a very interesting article because the very people that supported these things like BLM and like Antifa, back from 2014, 2020, the George Floyd riots, those very people that pushed these, that allowed our cities to get burned, they're now all losing.
How much money did AIPAC contribute to their campaigns? When they got elected,
when they were getting them in office.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like there's a
okay.
It's who and why. Let's talk about it.
Do you have more on this?
Well, yeah. I mean, so people in specific, Jamal Bowman, AIPAC spent $25 million just in advertising to defeat him, and also Cori Bush, who Cori Bush is from here. She was right along with those riots, both in.
She was the leader of those riots.
And now they're losing their seats. And so
big mouth dumbass is what she is.
And now they've lost their seats. To which this guy right here who's in the background, that's Wesley Bell, St. Louis County prosecutor. He just
beat Cori Bush.
He just beat her. Right? And he did receive some money from AIPAC. AIPAC funded his election as well. But it's who's funding this, who is AIPAC, and why do they want these people out? Because it's not because they damaged the cities.
Let me tell you. Do you know why? Here's it is. They wanted to put these people in to progress the progressive agenda, which destroys American culture. And when they started realizing that these people would destroy their culture as well with the Israel-Palestine shit, and they all voted for Palestine, all of a sudden, it was, we can't have these people in. Can't have these people in. They now they're against Israel, a country on the other side of the world. Can't have them in, but they can come here and destroy this country.
Right.
That's what the it's about.
It's a problem. I have an issue with this.
I do too.
I mean, to me, like I said, I'm glad Cori Bush is out.
Yeah.
I know Wesley Bell. He's cool. He's Democrat, but he's definitely not as progressive or liberal as she was. But I still have a problem with the fact that you have this organization, AIPAC, whose main concerns and main focus has nothing to do with this country that they are, paying for.
And they're one of the biggest fucking funders in the world.
But they have nothing, like, there's no focus on America and making America great, but they're funding and trying to fund these campaigns and, spend millions of dollars on ads to get these people out of seats for places that they could care less.
No, it's very simple. It's not confusing at all. Demoralize America. Mix all the culture of America. Remove the Western culture from America so that we can build a new culture of globalism, communist shit, because that's what these people are about. The minute these people started attacking them, I can't have that. Fuck these people, because they're going to create a movement. They understand that these people are able to create a movement. Mm-hmm. And for the last year, since October 7th last year, they've been creating a movement that is anti-Israel. All right? That's what this is about. So it's okay to demoralize and destabilize and ruin American culture and American nationalism and, American pride.
American cities.
And we could fucking ruin Western culture all across the world. But the minute that we start fucking with Israel, fuck you. And here's the problem with that. How come all these countries, how many migrants did Israel take in?
What's how do you say none in Israel?
I'm just saying.
None.
But these people are all for that all over the other place in the world.
Help fund it.
Why is that? Maybe that's a question everybody should ponder.
You know, so like I'm happy with the end goal. I'm glad Cori Bush is out, but like I don't like who's pulling the strings. They should not be able to pull the fucking strings, man. And that's something I would like Trump to get in and talk about, bro. Like this lobbyist shit.
Well, listen, he won't talk about that specific PAC, but the point of the matter is that you're right. It's got to be all lobbies and all PACs.
I don't care who they are.
It should be illegal.
I don't want to want to lobby for fucking dog leashes.
No.
Promoting poop bag.
That's the bottom line. We shouldn't have any of this shit. We shouldn't have any people in our country that are dual citizens with any other country, period. Okay? Not Omar, who's from Somalia, not a whole bunch of these people who have dual citizenship with Israel. None of these people should be allowed to serve in this country.
No.
It should be American citizens exclusively, not dual citizens. If you have dual citizenship, then you're not eligible. Yes.
Disqualified.
That would fix the entire problem.
And see, I think
they won't do that because all of these fuckers get all of their money from this PAC.
You guys tell us what those dots connect.
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows, man.
People are done with the fucking shit, dude. Everybody sees it. You know, the internet was designed the social media specifically was designed as a cultural weapon to monitor citizens and demoralize people, show the worst of society, make people hate each other, cause division, all this shit. And they knew this when they started it. They ran a fucking Facebook before Facebook was ever invented called LifeLog. And on the day LifeLog ended, Facebook started the very next day. You're going to tell me that's a coincidence? Okay, one fucking day out of all the days in the history of time, the CIA ends LifeLog and Facebook starts the next day? Really? Oh, I guess that's just a coincidence. You know, like, bro, this is a weapon. This is a weapon to fucking do all of these things that are negative to our culture. If you go read The Chaos Machine, it'll explain it all. And yeah, that's what we're dealing with here. And it's blowing up in their face because the one good thing about social media and the internet is that it allows information to spread unabated instantly. And that's why they're worried about the Trump Musk thing last night. Yeah.
No, they can't stop a billion, bro. Can't fucking stop it. Guys, jump in on this conversation down in the comments. Let us know what you guys
think. And bro,
think.
Why are all these protesters fucking white people? You know, it's crazy fucking it's like these crazy white people.
It's always.
You know they're all racist
look
too, bro.
here.
Hold on. You know they're all racist because they feel guilty about fucking themselves. That's why they're out there. Cori Bush is a piece of shit.
No, I can't stand her.
Yeah.
She wouldn't take my calls. I called her a few times.
All she does is yell and scream, dude. You can't have a debate with her because she yells and screams. Like these people, like I was just talking about. Puts her fingers in her ears and yells and screams. Have we ever heard her have a fucking, literally, has there ever been a single clip of Cori Bush making a fucking legitimate point? Ever.
I tried to.
I'm just saying. Try to find one. You guys find one and send it to me.
Please. Please. But guys, let us know what you guys think on this topic. Let us know down in the comments. Let us know what you guys think.
Bro, we got to come together, dude. Like we got to, and I don't care if what you voted for in the past. I don't care if you're gay, straight, fucking Mexican, black. I don't give a shit. But I'm going to tell you right now, if we don't get smart and come together as a team and make the best choice possible for this country right now and ignore what the media is saying, ignore what all these people, these lies and this programming and all of this shit, we are in the final stages of this country. Mark my words. Us, listening right now, we will see the end of the United States of America. And it will be very, very, very violent and deadly.
Guys, let's get to our final segment of the show. As always, we have thumbs up or dumb as fuck. This is where we bring a headline and we talk about it. It'll get one of those two options. So with that being said, a thumbs up or dumb as fuck headline. Andy, you can bust a move, right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah, you can hold up for yourself, right?
Yeah.
I think you should, for the next Olympic cycle,
Oh, man, I saw this.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Ray gun.
Bro. This has to be... Go ahead.
It was real.
No way.
It is as real as my sunburn. It's real. In Australia, Ray Gun's 0 points in Olympic breaking is a perfect score. Let's dive into this. So Paris was Australia's most successful Olympic Games in history with 18 gold medals. But it was Ray Gun. It was Ray Gun, an Olympic B-girl who finished far from the podium, who won the most viral internet moment. Rachel Gunn, a.k.a. Ray Gun, lost her 3 round-robin breaking battles Friday by 18-0, 18-0, and 18-0. Her signature moves, including the kangaroo paw, quickly became the subject of countless viral memes and a parody sketch on Jimmy Fallon's Tonight Show. Now, Gunn's day job is a lecturer with research interest, including the cultural politics of breaking and the role of street dance in public spaces. A former jazz and ballroom dancer, the 36-year-old began breaking in her 20s after being introduced to the sport by her husband. She represented Australia at World Championships in Paris in 2021 and in Seoul in 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, Ray Gun.
Okay guys, an important part about being a performer is being able to express yourself through movement, being able to move your body to convey a message, to get something across.
Oh, that must be the kangaroo paw there. Sprinkler. Come on, dude. This is a punk. That's got to be a fucking fake. That's got to be fake.
Look here, mate. It's the best we got.
Look at her. Look at this old lady trying to be cool. She's walking in like this, dude.
And listen, I don't know. I haven't confirmed this through Ancestry or anything like that, but I think she might be related to somebody.
Hold on. Is this the video I referenced earlier in the show? Randomly? This has to be. Oh,
hey,
it is!
Look at my feet. My feet are straight ahead. You don't want to do that. You want to turn your feet out. I'm going to do this backwards. And that's what makes it look like hip-hop. What this is with hip-hop is everything's down low. It all is in a plie. Hip-hop is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, hit. And The more relaxed you are, that's what makes it hip-hop head. We have this. Boom, bam, every time. Or Your hands are always like this. It's what we call popping. Straight. Straight piece. In the African piece, it was like this. But in hip hop, it's like this. See, there's a difference.
There's a difference.
Hit, flex foot. I'm going to tell you another thing that makes hip hop hip hop.
You bought this infomercial. I guarantee you bought that fucking CD in the 80s. Have you seen, wait, real quick, have you seen this one?
How can this be real? How many people around her lied to her? Like, think about that. Like, she has made her way to literally the Olympics
man.
Because everybody around her is a liar. Yeah.
Why are they all wearing kangaroo hats? Like,
listen. Imagine having such a shitty group of family and friends that not a single one of them would tell you that you look ridiculous.
You got it, mate.
I mean, bro, the problem is she just reinforced a cultural stereotype for the next fucking 1,000 years. This one lady.
I have a feeling that like whoever Australia was supposed to send, like she got like like she broke her leg or something. Like she got like, and like this was just like this is all we got, mate. It's hell or high waters.
That's all we got, Downs Under.
That's all we got, mate.
Oh man, yeah, well, dude, you know what was crazy about this? I don't know if you know this. They've already said that there's no breakdancing in the Olympics ever again.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Imagine being that person.
Yes.
Who ruined it.
Yes.
For literally everybody.
Yeah. Look at her face right there.
No.
Like
man.
who the fuck do you see when you look in the mirror? Like who does she see? What does she see when she looks in the mirror, bro? It's probably the same thing these fucking fat positive people see. You know what I'm saying? Like they see some shit that like looks nothing like them. I'm beautiful.
You are LL Cool J. You got it.
Yeah. You're pretty much like Michael Jackson, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I really couldn't even tell the difference. Yeah, well.
Look how many fucking people were there. Think about being one of those people.
I've never been to Australia, bro. Like maybe they just don't have any sauce.
I don't know, man. I mean, they eat that Vegemite shit. That shit's disgusting.
I don't know about Australia yet. I mean, all the Australians I know are cool.
Yeah.
But like, guys, I mean, there's a lot of listeners. Like, you guys think this is cool?
Is this all you guys got, mate?
I would like to challenge Ray Gun. We're gonna bring Ray Gun over here. We're gonna have a fucking challenge.
Let's fucking do it.
Yeah,
that'd be fucking great. That'd be great. What are we giving? What are we giving Ray Gun?
Dude, honestly, I think this is a comedic punk.
Mm-hmm.
I think Australia knows they got no shot to win breakdancing. Just because Australia's pretty funny, dude. Like, there's some funny motherfuckers down there. I could see them, like, all conspiring to send this woman just for shits. And in fact, if I was Australian, that'd be the story I go with, because that's legendary.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you all are nerds forever.
No cookouts.
Yeah.
No cookouts.
I love how she's wearing, like, a fucking bandana under her hat. This is hip-hop. Everything's here, down low.
Yeah, man.
Hip hop head is, up down.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Right.
hip hop head.
Right.
It's not what I thought hip hop head was. All right.
Yep. Guys.
Well, sorry for the delay in shows. We're back on schedule. Remember, be nice to each other. We're all on the same team here. I love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Don't be a hoe.
Share the show.